Hi boys and girls, so now we're going to work on our letter P book. We're going to work on page 7. It's called I Can Help. And today we're going to talk about community helpers. Okay? But before we start with that page, I want you to think of what you want to be when you grow up. So what is somebody that you want to be? What kind of job would you like to have when you grow up? Think about it. So, you might be a community helper one day. You might be someone that helps the community, that helps the area, the neighborhood that you live in. So, we're going to listen to some clues today about a specific community helper, and then you're going to need some crayons, and you're going to color their clothes a certain color. And then you're going to write the letter that the community helper's name begins with. Okay? So let me tell you what crayons you need for today, or what colors. You're going to need yellow, you're going to need light blue, green, orange, dark blue, gray or black, pink, and red. Remember, you can pause this video or rewind it if you didn't get to hear all the crayon colors. All right. So, let's get your page ready. Okay, so listen to the clue that I'm going to give you. And then I want you to color that community helper's clothes, the color that I say. Okay, listen to the clue. It says, I like working in my garage fixing cars. I really enjoy my work. Ever since I was little, I love to take things apart and figure out how they worked. My job now is a lot like that. I take things apart to see why they don't work and figure out what I can do to fix them. I meet lots of different people in my job. Everybody's car needs to be repaired sometimes. I don't see many children here in the garage, but sometimes they come in with their parents. All right, so try to find the person that I'm talking about. Who is that person that likes to fix things? All right, did you guess that the woman was the mechanic who fixes cars? Find her picture and color her clothes yellow. So find her picture and color her clothes yellow, and then write the letter that you hear at the beginning of the sound, at the beginning of the word mechanic. So write the letter that makes the beginning sound in mechanic. All right? And then listen for the next clue. This is the clue. Good morning, boys and girls. I was just putting the Bolinskis' mail in their mailbox. On a nice sunny morning like this, I don't mind delivering the mail. But on a cold winter day, being a mail carrier can be a difficult job. No matter what the weather, you can always count on me to do my job. It really makes my job easier when people address their letters correctly. Now, if you ever address a letter or a card, remember to ask your mother or father to help you so you can get the address correct. And don't forget the zip code. All right, so find the person who was just who I was just talking about, and color their uniform light blue, so like a sky blue. So find the person that I was talking about, think about who I was talking about, and color their uniform light blue. And then think of the name that I said, mail carrier, and write the letter that mail carrier starts with. Okay? All right. Remember, pause this if you need more time. Okay, let's listen to the next clue. This is the next person. How are you, boys and girls? I was just listening through the stethoscope to the heartbeat of my young friend here. And it sounds perfectly normal for a growing boy. I like taking care of people, keeping them healthy, or making them well if they get sick. Come in for a checkup. I'll be happy to take care of you. All right, so think of who that was. find this community helper and color his clothes green. So find that community helper and color his clothes green. And then think about what his name is. Who is that person? And write the letter that his name begins with. Okay? All right. Let's listen to our next clue. Welcome to our classroom, boys and girls. My students and I always enjoy having visitors. I'm sure you know what my job is. I help boys and girls just like you to learn about our world. I enjoy helping them to learn to read and write. We play games together too, just as you and your teacher do. But all the time while we're learning to read or count, we're also learning how to get along with one another. You know, that's really one of the nicest parts of my job. So find the picture of the community helper that I was talking about and color her clothes orange. Color her clothes orange. So find the person that I was talking about, color her clothes orange. And then write the letter that makes the first sound in her name. What is she called? What kind of community helper is she? Write the letter that makes the first sound in her name. All right. So now let's go on to our next one. It says, "Hi there. It's safe to cross the street now that I've stopped the traffic. That's my job, you know, to help boys and girls like you and grown-ups to cross the street safely. I try to protect you in many ways. Now, if you ever get lost, just come to me and I'll help you to get home. Anytime you need help, just remember to call on me." Now, find the picture of this community helper and color his uniform dark blue. Color his uniform dark blue. And think of what his name is. Actually, let's see. That one is done for you. Okay? So that one's done for you. So it's the police officer. Okay? Or traffic cop. But in this one, it's police officer. All right. Just a couple more. Okay. Listen to the clues for the next one. "Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the barber shop. I'm busy trimming my friend Brian's hair. Brian and his father both come here to my barber shop to get their hair cut. They come in every month or so. That's one of the things I like best about my job. My customers keep coming back. Their hair keeps growing, and every few weeks, they're back here in my shop for another haircut. After a while, I get to know my regular customers, and I like that. So point to the picture of this community helper who was just speaking and color his clothes gray. So find this community helper, color his clothes gray. Or you could use a black crayon very lightly if you don't have gray. And then think about what's his name. What is he called? And then write the letter that stands for the first sound in his name. All right. 2 more clues. Okay, listen to this next one. "Hi, boys and girls. It's been a busy day at the library today. It seems like everyone in town came here to check out a book today. And a lot of people brought books back. I have a whole stack of books over there. They have to be put back on the shelves. If I don't hurry, I won't be finished before story hour. Story hour is one of the best parts of working in the library. That's when I read to the boys and girls who come to the library. They help me pick stories that they would like to hear. And then they gather around to listen as I read the stories. So point to this community helper and color her clothes pink. So color her clothes pink. And then think of her name and write the letter that stands for the first sound in her name. Okay, let's go to the last one now. Oh, hello. I don't have much time to talk, boys and girls. We're very busy with the spire. We've got a big job here. We were able to get all the people out safely, but this building is really in blazes. We may be here all night fighting this one. Color this community helper's suit red. So color this community helper's suit red, and then think of his name and write the letter that stands for the first sound in his name. All right. So you should have colored all the community helpers by this time. Now, and you should have written the letter that stands for the first sound in each of their names. Okay? All right, so when you're done with this page, go ahead and take a picture and send it to me. Good job, guys.